History isn't just about what happened, it's about what it sparked. These 10 powerful moments didn't just make headlines, they ignited global movements. Number 10, the storming of the Bastille in 1789. When revolutionaries stormed the Bastille, they weren't just taking down a prison, they were dismantling centuries of monarchy. The French Revolution inspired democratic uprisings across Europe and Latin America, proving that power could come from the people. Number 9, the abolition of slavery in Britain in 1833. The Slavery Abolition Act ended slavery in most of the British Empire and inspired others to follow. It gave momentum to abolitionist movements worldwide, including in the US, where the fight was still raging. Number 8, Gandhi's Salt March in 1930. Gandhi's 240-mile Salt March challenged British colonial power without violence. It was a masterclass in civil disobedience, one that inspired leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. and shaped freedom movements globally. The fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989 in Germany was more than just a symbolic act. When East and West Berliners tore down the wall, it marked the end of the Cold War and sparked democratic movements across Eastern Europe. It really showed that division doesn't last forever. In 1955, Rosa Parks's quiet defiance in the USA led to a year-long boycott and a louder cry for civil rights. Her bravery became a global symbol of resistance against systemic injustice. The Arab Spring, which began in 2010 across the Middle East and North Africa, started with one act of protest in Tunisia. This regional uprising showed the world how digital tools and public courage could challenge authoritarianism and demand change. The end of apartheid in the 1990s marked a pivotal moment in history. In South Africa, years of resistance, both inside and outside the country, finally dismantled the oppressive system. Nelson Mandela's release and subsequent presidency inspired justice movements across the globe, from Palestine to America. This era of change showed the world that perseverance and unity could indeed conquer even the most entrenched injustices. Number 3, the #MeToo movement of 2017. From a hashtag to a global reckoning, #MeToo broke silence across borders. It empowered millions to speak out, forcing institutions worldwide to confront abuse and inequality. Number 2, women's suffrage wins in the early 1900s. New Zealand led the way. Then came the UK, the United States, and beyond. The fight for the vote ignited women's rights movements everywhere, laying the groundwork for gender equality. Number 1, the American Civil Rights Movement of the 1950s and 60s. Led by Dr. King and fueled by fearless citizens, the Civil Rights Movement transformed not just America but the world. Its message of equality and justice still fuels modern activism. These moments proved one thing: when people stand up, the world can change. Which one inspired you the most? Hit like, subscribe, and keep the movement going.